While growing up in Bangalore, Deepika followed in her father's footsteps and became a successful junior badminton player. In her late teens, she moved to Mumbai to work as a fashion model. But her dream was always film, and in 2007, she landed a role in Om Shanti Om alongside legendary Bollywood actor Shah Rukh Khan. The film and Deepika's performance were both critically acclaimed, and she won Best Breakthrough at the Filmfare Awards, often described as the Oscars of Bollywood. The roles and awards kept coming, and Deepika rightly earned her title as one of Bollywood's biggest stars. But despite the seemingly glamorous lifestyle, Deepika was diagnosed with depression and made the brave decision to go public about her diagnosis. Using her platform for the greater good, Deepika set up the Live, Love, Laugh Foundation with a mission to eradicate stigma surrounding mental health issues and to get people talking. Since its launch, the foundation has helped train GPs on how to support patients with mental health conditions.
So far, we have covered approximately 2,500 physicians who we hope will now be able to address mental health symptoms in individuals who approach them.
It has launched a schools program to educate students and teachers about stress, anxiety, and depression. And it raises vital funding for a number of mental health initiatives.
Was it a hard decision for you to come out and talk about your own struggles?
No. A lot of people thought it was brave. A lot of people thought that it required a lot of courage. But from my perspective, I think I was just being honest. And it was important for me to share my experience with the illness with the world. Because I think in a lot of ways it changed me as a person. It changed my perspective towards life. And it was an extremely powerful experience that I went through. And, you know, I guess that's why I call it my love-hate relationship with the illness, because, you know, as much as it's been the darkest phase of my life, I also learned a lot from it. And so there's parts about it that I appreciate, I acknowledge. So I call it the love-hate relationship. I think it was in that moment, it was really about, you know, laying out what those signs and symptoms are when I first went public. And I felt like even if there was one person, just one person somewhere in the world who'll see this interview or read my interview and identify and be able to understand what that person is probably going through for themselves, I think the intention really was to help that person, to help save one more life. Because I think the biggest struggle in my journey was not understanding what I was going through.
Thank you for watching, and for more from CNBC International, just hit the subscribe button.